Hi, my name is Billy. I'm with Shelf Life Custom Liners. In today's video, we're going to go over how to measure pantry racks, specifically for people who are interested in submitting DIY measurements for Shelf Life Custom Liners to cut for them. So let's just jump in and get started. First thing that I'd like to point out is if there are any obstacles, you want to stay clear of the obstacles. With pantry racks, there's not many obstacles to consider, so that's good. And also pantry racks are a lot more square, so one measurement both ways is good enough. I'm going to start with measuring from one of the pixel points here all the way to the other end. And then I'm going to feel where it ends, because what we don't want is the product to go over so it's draping. And then I'm going to lock it in line and pull it out and see what it measures. So measures 31, but always remember to add the device or the measuring. So that's going to add 3 more on, so that's 34 wide. And then I'm going to measure sideways here. And for the sideways measurement, this is really important. So it measures 16. But for pantry racks, it's really important to note that both sides, and let's get a close-up of that, both sides have a part that kind of goes like this. So for each side, I'm going to subtract 1/8 of an inch. So even though this measures 16 wide, I'm going to write down 15.75 or 15 3/4. So I've already went ahead and done that. On the website, this worksheet is officially there for you to write your measurements in pencil. And it's really important to do a line even though they're exactly the same for every single one, so you can keep track, especially if you have a really large order. And then last thing that I want to point out is how important it is to subtract that 1/8 of an inch. So for that, I want to walk into my walk-in closet. And for this, I just want to say that Shelf Life Custom Liners really doesn't have a limitation as far as length. Our product comes in giant rolls, so we can accommodate 11, 12, even more straight liner. But I want to step in and just take a look at how this lip goes over, and that's exactly what's going to happen. It goes over, and that's what we want to avoid. We want to avoid the overlap. Just it's a nicer, cleaner look if you subtract that 1/8 inch. And then the final thing I'd like to do is just share my main pantry in my kitchen. So we're gonna go over there and take a look. So once this is filled out in pencil and you've done all your measurements, then you're gonna go back to Shelf Life Custom Liners website, and you're gonna get the official form. The official form looks slightly different than this. It actually has Shelf Life up top, and you're gonna type in the measurements. I don't know if we can get a good close-up of that. And it should give you a tally of the square foot, and at that point you're gonna have to pick the gauge level. On this particular one, there's 2 different gauge levels going on. I picked the 1.5, which is the 60 gauge, and then for the top shelves, I picked the lighter gauge, the 40 gauge. And I did want to show you me putting this last mat in there. And if you're not confident with it slipping around, I do have these stubs that we can send home with you as well. But it goes in just beautifully like this, and the stubs actually go behind the metal. So if something happens to pull the rack, try to pull the rack forward, that stub will stop it with the metal underneath. So this is my beautiful pantry. I love every excuse to show it off. So if you want to book a consultation and come and see the products working, that would be wonderful. I always love a chance to show this off. I have 4 lined. Again, no limitation on how long I can go. This is the 1 millimeter, which is the 40 gauge. And thanks for watching this video, and I really hope that we can do business and I can get your shelf liner needs in order. Thanks a lot. Bye.